Hi, welcome to the Motion Picture Notion. I'm your host, Gabriel Burton. Right now I want to talk about my favorite Friday the 13th movie of all time. Jason Takes Manhattan. Yeah, no, I'm not punking you guys. I'm not screwing with you in any way whatsoever. I love Jason Takes Manhattan. I was 12 years old, and it was the first Friday the 13th movie I had ever seen. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it just for the sheer fun, okay? I was watching the movie, and even at the age of 12, I'm like, this has no substance. This is not like grand storytelling. This is just a cool-looking killer in a hockey mask with a machete, murdering people on a boat on their way to Manhattan. And that's it. It's just enjoyable. It's just a roller coaster, which is what any Friday the 13th movie is. Good is really a very loose term in Friday the 13th. I know that there's a lot of people who prefer the first four, which is fair, because really you do kind of get the vibe that it was supposed to have ended with the final chapter. I mean, if the title wasn't an indicator there. Part 5 absolutely sucked. Part 7 absolutely sucked. Even worse, I would say. Part 7 was like one of the most god-awful ones, and I'm kind of frankly surprised that most people prefer that to Jason Takes Manhattan. That's a mystery to me. And I understand certain arguments like, well, he wasn't really in Manhattan for most of the movie. He kills most of the people on the boat. Okay, well, it's still a change of scenery. Plus, it's sort of like a little bit more... There's nowhere you can really go. You're on a friggin' boat. I mean, the only thing is, I live in Connecticut, so I am New York adjacent. I do not know of any tributaries around these parts that flow from Camp Crystal Lake over to the Hudson River, but we can pretend, right? But the setting of the boat in and of itself I thought was cool. Another thing about this movie that really stands out to me, some of the most amazing death sequences in a Friday the 13th film are in this one. The dude's in the sauna just kind of laying there, thinks he's talking to Julius. Jason picks up a hot coal and just rams it right into his chest. He drowns McCulloch in that swamp water that's in a barrel. He kills the chick with the guitar. And it also, in its own right, seemed like it was, again, supposed to be the last one, because the ending was seemed very final. I think that they were trying to keep it a just the 80s thing, but no horror franchise can ever really be left alone. The best death, by far, is Julius's death. Now, I would also just like to say, Julius is, hands down, I don't care what anybody says, the coolest character ever in a Friday the 13th movie. A lot of people go, oh, cool, Tommy Jarvis. No, to hell with Tommy Jarvis. I don't care about Tommy Jarvis. 3 different friggin' people played him. Who gives a shit about Tommy Jarvis? I get it. He spanned the different eras of Friday the 13th. He was there for mutant, Mongoloid Jason. He was there for fake Jason, and then he was there for zombie Jason. I get it. He bridged the gap in the series. That's fine. That's fine and well. But Julius is a badass. I love his... Here, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. Watch this.
I say we regroup and let's go find this motherfucker before he finds us, huh? Are you with me? Watch your mouth, young man. And you'll do no such thing. I'm in charge here. School is out. Okay?
I mean, come on, man. That's just brilliant. I love that scene. School is out. There is a scene where they are on top of a skyscraper. Jason has hunted Julius down, and it's just the two of them. There's nowhere that he can run. And Julius is a boxer, and he's just sort of like, all right, fine. And he's doing his thing. And he's just fighting Jason and just punching him right on the mask. His knuckles are getting bloody, but he keeps on punching Jason, and Jason keeps backing up closer and closer to the ledge, and Julius just keeps punching. And this scene goes, I shit you not, it's got to be a minute and a half long scene of Julius punching Jason closer and closer to the edge of the building, and as he's punching, he's getting more and more tired, and then finally, when he's just exhausted and he's not even having an effect on Jason anymore, he's just standing there, he goes go ahead, take your best shot, motherfucker. And Jason grabs him by the shirt and winds up, and then you see him literally just punch Julius's head off, and the most fake-looking head you've ever seen comes flipping off the side of the building and rolls down into the dumpster.
Jason wins.
It is one of my favorite scenes in a slasher movie ever. I had an absolute blast with this movie. I think that the characters are more likable than in most of the other Friday the 13th movies, but it still has that spirit of we're just here to watch Jason kill people. And they did something a little different with it that, unlike Part 7, I feel actually worked. I mean, yeah, maybe I do have a little bit of a bias. I mean, after all, the first Halloween movie I saw was Halloween 3, so maybe that explains a little bit of my bias there. But at the end of the day, regardless of that fact, I mean, even just based on analyzing these movies, if you really wanted to analyze a Friday the 13th movie, I don't understand why it's so universally hated. I think that it's a hidden gem. And I think that, a lot of people who say that they don't like it, maybe they've only seen it once. Maybe you should go back and watch it again and just see. And if you just really hated it, comment below, because I would actually like to talk about this. It's a mystery to me. I just don't understand why people didn't like it. But anyways, guys, that's my review for Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. And that's all she wrote.